All right, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Rami back with another lesson. Lord willing to be edifying. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahawah Kakadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 men of the Lord you see on the highways and byways prophesying in the name and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, also in the correct doctrine. I want to send a shalom to the one-third men, women, and children that will escape the judges of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai by their faith. She got another lesson I want to bring out through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. As you see, Trump, I want to say fair use, fair use. This information will be used for educational purposes only. None of this information will be used for financial benefit. Now, Trump has been pretty much telling you through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai that Babylon is pretty much done. And the only ones that are going to receive that is going to be the elect. Because the writing is pretty much on the wall, man. Trump is telling you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that the financial system is finna crash. And all the finance that you have, the dollar system that they once had and was afloat, is not going to be used anymore. They're going all digital, man. And that we say when it's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is because we see it. They're not going to come out and just tell you that Babylon is finished. We see it through the spirit of the Lord, man. You can read between the lines and see that there is no healing Babylon. And as well as the financial system is crashing, as the stock market is plummeted today, also World War III is building up to the point of nuclear destruction. Now let's get into these videos, and I got a couple scriptures, and Lord willing to be edifying.
China and Iran are doing military exercises together. Does that concern you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Why not?
Because we're stronger than all of them. We have more power than all of them. I rebuilt the military. Unfortunately, Biden did nothing with it, but I rebuilt the military. But we don't want to even talk about that. I think it.
See, the pride of his heart has deceived him. And the lady, I'm going to play it one more time. It's only 20 seconds. The lady asked him, China, Iran, and Russia is doing military drills. Are you pretty much got anything to say about it? And he said, no, because we're powerful than all of them. His pride has deceived him, man. Just like the scripture say in Obadiah. I'm going to play it one more time. Now, he should be alarmed about this because they want to go against Iran. And you see that Iran has great and strong allies. This is as strong as America, man.
China and Iran are doing military exercises together. Does that concern you?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Why not?
Because we're stronger than all of them. We have more power than all of them. I rebuilt the military. Unfortunately, Biden did nothing with it, but I rebuilt the military. But we don't want to even talk about that. I think.
See, you say he rebuilt the military. He could not rebuild the military because America can't even build ships. So he is deceived by his own pride. He wants to put it out there like, no, we good, we in good case. We don't have nothing to worry about. And that's why Zelensky told him he'll soon come across those waters, man. Now check this video out.
We're down to final strokes with Iran. That's going to be an interesting time. And we'll see what happens. But we're down to the final moments. We're at final moments. Can't let them have a nuclear weapon. We have a situation with Iran that something's going to happen very soon. Very, very soon. You'll be talking about that pretty soon, I guess. And hopefully we can have a peace deal. You know, I'm not speaking out of strength or weakness. I'm just saying I'd rather see a peace deal than the other. But the other will solve the problem.
And see what you think the choice is. That's war. That's war, man. So he's telling you it's going to happen very, very soon. This is what we're going to be talking about very, very soon. And Iran has already rejected his deal. He sent them a letter over the weekend, this past weekend, and they rejected it, man. So we at the cusp of World War III because if they attack Iran, Russia is going to come to their defense. And this will bring in World War III. And this is going to be a fight over dominance to see who's going to control the next global financial empire for the most part. That digital empire with digital currencies and the mark of the beast and that beast system. This is the fight. This is what they're fighting over. But we know this is their end. And we know the Lord is very close to return, man. We see everything that we need to see through prophecy, through the scriptures. This is it, man. We are coming to the finish line, and we're coming to the end of Esau's kingdom. Now let's play this right here. This goes into kind of detail of Russia rejecting, or what if Iran rejects his proposal of a peace agreement. And like I said, they already rejected. So what's that lead to? War.
The very latest on this Friday morning is that President Trump says he wants to negotiate a nuclear deal with Iran, sending a letter to its leadership yesterday saying that he hoped the Islamic Republic, the arch foe of longtime U.S. ally Israel, would agree to talk. Sitting down with Fox Business Network broadcast today saying, quote, "I said, I hope you're going to negotiate because it's going to be a lot better for Iran." Also saying, quote, "I think they want to get that letter. The other alternative is we have to do something because you can't let another nuclear weapon." Now, there was no immediate response from the foreign ministry in Iran, where it's currently the weekend, to a request for comment on President Trump's remarks. The letter appeared to have been addressed to Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and the White House did not immediately respond to a request about that letter. President Trump saying, quote, "There are two ways Iran can be handled, militarily or you make a deal. I would prefer to make a deal because I'm not looking to hurt Iran. They're great people." Now, President Trump has shifted U.S. foreign policy after taking office in January, adopting a more open stance towards Russia that has left some Western allies concerned as he looks to broker an end to the 3-year-long war between Russia and Ukraine. President Trump pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal, a multinational agreement to prevent Iran from building nuclear weapons back in 2018. A year into his first White House term. President Trump said in February he would like to make a deal with Iran that prevents that country from developing a nuclear weapon. Russia has offered to mediate between the United States and Iran. That's according to a source briefed on discussions, speaking with Reuters earlier this week, as the Kremlin vowed to do everything possible to facilitate a peaceful solution to tensions over Tehran's nuclear program. According to a Russian deputy foreign minister, he discussed international efforts to resolve the situation around Iran's nuclear program with Iranian ambassador as well as the Russian foreign ministry. We are continuing to follow this breaking news, as we did want to share with you on this Friday morning that President Trump says he wants to negotiate a nuclear deal with Iran and sent a letter to its leadership saying that he hoped the Islamic Republic would agree to talk.
And see, there you have it. And that goes to show you that Russia is going to back Iran, because they told America that they would be the ones that's mediating between America and Iran. And see, this goes to show you that them going and saying they want to be negotiators between America and Iran is just showing you that they're going to back them. Ezekiel 38 to the T. They're showing you they're going to back them because they're going to know that America is trying to do some underhanded shit. And that's by the small hatters, man. Benjamin Yahoo. He's been trying to get Iran for many years. So Russia's going to know exactly if Babylon the Great is trying to play fair. And China is basically in Iran, and China, Iran, and Russia are pretty much going to go. They're going to fight together. That's why they got these drills they got going on this week. And also, Russia is prepared to fight. They're not going to turn their mind. They're not going to change from fighting now. The Lord has stirred them up, as it says in Isaiah 13. They're not going to go down and say, "Well, we ain't going to fight no more." No, they're prepared. They are ready to fight. So they're going to negotiate, and Iran is going to tell them exactly what America's trying to do, man. You can see it plain as day. Now check this out, because Trump knows this is the end of all. end all be all nuclear war. Now you see, Trump says monster nukes could be end of the world. See, the end of Esau's world. In stark nuclear war, warning over missile stockpiles. And this is what, March? This is Friday. So we know that this is it. This is what's going to end Esau's kingdom. And see, you can just sit back and just listen to what these Edomites say, man. They'll tell you exactly what they're saying. This ain't no debate about it, man. The only ones that's really sincerely looking for Yahweh Shem Yahweh's return is the elect. Everybody else still partying and bullshit and thinking this is just he just saying something just to be saying it, or he just talking out the side of his neck. The Lord is finna turn the spirit up on these Edomites to fight, man. And the elites are ready for this to happen, man.
We spend a lot of money on nuclear missiles, nuclear weapons. The level of destruction is beyond anything you can even imagine. It's just bad that everybody has to spend all this money on something that, if it's used, it's probably the end of the world. They talk about the climate, then they talk about the dangers of the climate, but they don't talk about the dangers of a nuclear weapon, which could happen tomorrow. They say in 300 years, I watched Biden for years say the existential threat. He loved the term existential threat. Because our greatest existential threat is from the climate. And I said, no. The greatest is sitting in shelves in various countries called nuclear weapons that are big monsters that can blow your heads off for miles and miles and miles. And they never mention that.
And see, Biden, it wasn't meant for him to push the button, as you would say. He was just to push an agenda for the elite to bring in all this different policies about the climate. Now, in the history of the world, they never had an issue with the climate until now. So that goes to show you that Esau was doing something on the left-hand side about the climate, man. Spraying the shit in the air and all that different shit, man. You know what he did. So we know that this man is the end all be all of his society, his kingdom. Nero Trump. And this is going to be the end of his kingdom, man. He's going to end his own kingdom. And the Lord gave him the spirit and the technology to end it. And that's cold, man. Boy, the Lord is not playing. To give you the knowledge, technology, and the missiles to destroy your own kingdom. Man, the Lord, that's cold, man. Let's start here in Obadiah. It start at 3. Because this man is the most prideful, how is it make a word up, prideful? He is the most, I ain't gonna say most then, because they don't go together. He is the epitome of pride, man. And Trump is, man, if it was anybody, the spokesman for pride, it'll be Trump, man. Verse 3, it says, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high. See, Esau's habitation is high, man. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's his spirit. He said, Trump was asked, said, Russia, China, and Iran are joined together. I don't care, shit. We got more power than them. That was pride, man. And the Lord is going to show him, man. The Lord is going to show him, man, you're just a man, man. Your pride has deceived you. He said, that saith in his heart, in his mind, who shall bring me down to the ground? See that? He's so prideful that he wants to fight against you. How about Shemi Abishai, man? This man is crazy, man, as we would say. But it's meant to destroy himself, man. His pride was meant to destroy himself. The Lord gave him that pride to destroy himself, man. And that's why the apostles and the elders always show forth humility, man. They show forth humility. When you see them, and you don't think about no pride or no glamorous lifestyle or anything like that. They seeking Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. And that goes to show us how to walk in this faith, man. Being humble, man. See, that goes to show you that that Esau and Jacob was brothers, man. How prideful Esau is and how humble Jacob is, man. This is how you're supposed to walk in his faith, man. Let me continue on. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. And the Lord is bringing him down, man. He's bringing his economy down, and he's about to bring his military down with him, man. This all goes hand in hand, man. He's bringing his economy down, then he's going to bring his military might down. And we're seeing it right before our eyes, man. This is Proverbs 18 and verse 11. I'll start at 10. It says, the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. The rich man's wealth is his strong city. See that? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is our strong tower. In the Edomites, in the heathen nations, their money is their strong city. And as an high wall in his own consent, before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. And see, he's going to be humbled, man, because he's going to go straight into the pit. He's going straight into captivity. He's going straight into captivity, man. And there's no other way around it, man. Let me get this another translation. The haughtiness, New Living Translation, the haughtiness goeth before destruction. See that? That pride. Humility precedes honor. Good News Translation. Before destruction, a person's heart is arrogant. See that? Before a person's fall, he is arrogant. And see, we see Esau's about to fall, man. He is very arrogant. But he thinks he can fight against these other nations with no help. They're turning their back on the NATO and the EU. Speaking of Babylon the Great. And then they think they can fight just against by themselves against Iran, Russia, and China. That's pride, man. Good News Translation says, no one is respected unless he is humble. Arrogant people are on the way to ruin. See that? Arrogant people are on the way to ruin, man. And you see it. This man is mad. Thank you. Well, I rebuilt the military, so none of them are powerful as us. That's pride, man. And this Good News Translation says, before destruction, a person's heart is arrogant, but humility comes before honor. And we know he is not going to receive any honor, man. And he's never going to humble himself before Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. This is Isaiah 2. This is Isaiah 2, and I'm going to drop down to verse 11. It says, the lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua alone shall be exalted in that day. See, Esau thinks he's going to be victorious over these nations, and then he's going to fight against Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and be victorious. The Lord has got a great snare for him, man. A great trap, because he's continued to put the spirit on Esau to be prideful, man. Just like he did Pharaoh, man. Continue to harden his heart. He continued to harden his heart, man. To make him think that he is undestructible, man. And he believes that. Trump shows you that Esau thinks he is so high that no one is ever going to bring him down. Verse 12, it says, for the day of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud. See that? And lofty. See, the Lord is going against Esau, man. He has no clue, man. He has no clue. And upon every one that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. See that? He is very close to be brought low, man. Forever. Not for no 1,000 years. This is forever, man. He is very close to be brought down forever. this is no denying this, man. There's no denying this, man. For what we've been researching through the scriptures and finding out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he is Esau, man. And he was only given a short time to rule until his end came. And now we see his end at hand. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction. See that? Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. And he's showing you that the pride that he's exerting before everyone, man. Even to think, well, he don't need no allies. Pride goeth before destruction. That's plain, man. Pride goeth before destruction, man. So he's showing you his pride. The Lord is putting a spirit on him to think he is unmovable, man, undestructible. And he really believed it, man. Trump said his army has been rebuilt. And that goes to show you that, man, the scriptures are 100% true, man. And we know who the Edomites are, man. He is our clear example of this man who's going to be ruling at the end of the world, man. This is Proverbs 11 and verse 1. It says, a false balance is an abomination to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. See that? Pride cometh and then cometh shame, man. So shame is finna cover him, man. But with the lowly is wisdom. See that? You believing and having faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you the lowly, man. Wisdom comes with us. And we getting wisdom through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua because we're seeking the Lord, man. 2/3 of our people are not even seeking the Lord at this time. So the Lord has given us strength through the Spirit to continue on, man. Continue to put these lessons out. Continue to prophesy against our enemies, man. This is Psalms 9, and I'm going to drop down to verse 15. It says, the heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. See that? Esau made this pit, man. But he's going to live here, to live there. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. See that? So the Lord gave them all this technology to destroy their own selves, man. They made the missiles. They had the technology. This is the blessing that Esau received from his father Isaac. And there's other heathens as well, but we're speaking about Esau at this time, man, because he is in control of the world. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made, in the net which they hid is their own foot taken. See that? They thinking, well, he's going to put Jake back in slavery, man, by giving you an RFID microchip, by putting you back into hardcore slavery, by having you worship them. But his feet is going to slip in the own trap he made, man. It says, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is known by the judgment which he executed. See that? You're going to know that the Lord judged Esau, and we're very close to that happening. In the net which he had hid is their own foot taken. See that? Their own foot is going to be taken. I skipped this verse. Slock it. Verse 16, it says, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is known by the judgments which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. See that? His own hands. He created the missiles. I think one of the scientists that worked on that nuclear technology, his name was Esau. Oppenheimer was given the technology to make these missiles, man. Higion Salah. The wicked shall be turned into hell. See that? They're going to be destroyed, man. That lake of fire is going to be on earth, man. That second death. That's the hell that it's speaking about from the thermonuclear missiles, man. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all nations that forget Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. See, they forgot the Lord, man. They forgot the Lord. And I'm speaking of Esau. He forgot the Lord, man. He never thought the Lord would require his judgment. He says, for the needy shall not always, For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The expectation of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, let not the man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. See that? Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. So we're finna see the heathens be judged in our sight, man. That's why it tells you was it Revelation 15? We're going to give praise the Lord and look down on the destruction that's coming to Babylon the Great. Put them in fear, O Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. See that? See, Esau, Trump, and these other heathens, these elite, they're going to find out that they're just men. They're nobody. In the whole scheme of things, there are nobodies, man. They just had the money, they had the technology, and they had the power to rule the world. And it was given to them. Was it Job 9:24? It was given to them. That was their blessing, to have the earth for a short period of time before the children of Israel received their blessing. And that was going to be forever. That was going to be forever. And Esau only had a short period of time, man. And what he did with the earth in that short period of time, he destroyed it. He destroyed the earth. All the way till you see a thermonuclear destruction of Babylon the Great, the small Hatter's land, and other places is going to receive missiles as well. Well, this place will never be inhabited again. This place will never grow grass again, never have trees again. It'll be a desert. It'll be a desert forever. And he's going to be seen, he's going to be shown that he was just a man. He wasn't a god. This is Job 18 in verse 5. It says, yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. See that? He's gonna be put out the earth, man. The angel's gonna chase him out of the earth, man. The steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down, man. His own counsel, his allies are going to cast him down, man. That's why it tells you that they're going to turn on him and shoot missiles on him, man. In Revelation 17 and verse 16 down on down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet. See that? He is cast into a net by his own feet. He brought this on himself, man. Because his pride would not go down, man. The Lord gave him that pride. And that's a weapon against himself, man. Because the scriptures tell you about someone having pride. So the Lord gave him pride as a weapon against himself. He can't see himself being just like Jake, man. I mean, I'm speaking of these Joe Blow six-pack Edomites. They can't see themselves being in slavery. They can't see themselves being in slavery, man. Or going through Jim Crow. Or suffering like you blacks, Hispanic, and Native American. They can't see themselves. I don't care what Edomite you talk to. If he was a trailer court Edomite or not. He can't see himself being in poverty. And a lot of them, poverty, they haven't seen poverty the way that we've seen it. Or the way that we experienced it. But they're soon to see that poverty, man. So they was able to get food stamps and benefits and shit like that. But the kingdom to come, they will not receive that, man. They'll receive hardcore slavery, man. No glimpse of any relief. Let me continue on. Verse 8 it says, verse 7 it says, the steps of his strength shall be straightened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet. See that? That trap is being set, and he's going to fall into it. And he walketh upon a snare. See that? The trap, he is walking upon it. Thermonuclear destruction is a trap for Esau. And he's going to fall into it, man. For him to even think that he can go against these nations is a trap. Because the Russians, the Chinese, even the Iranians, they haven't been to war over 200 some odd years. But Babylon has, man. They have been in war over 200 some odd years, man. So their tanks and their people, the morale of the people is going to be way low, man. Because to the point the Lord will have to put the spirit on him, he even get a good fight. So the Lord is setting a great trapper for Esau, man. And he's ready to fall right into it, man. Verse 80 says, "For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. The gin shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side." See that? The destruction is ready at his side, man. Everywhere he turns, he's going to see destruction, man. Everywhere he turns is going to be destruction. Even when he thinks he's going to come against us, the men of the Lord, it's going to be destruction, a trap at every side, man. Because the angels are going to protect the elect. The angels are going to protect the elect, man. So it's going to be like a movie when this thing plays all the way out. Because the Lord is going to give his angels charge over his elect, man. Those that seeking Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, doing the work, doing the will of the Lord's going to have angels take charge over those people, man. And I'm speaking of the children of Israel, you blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, those that are seeking the Lord, man. They're repentant to the Lord. The Lord is going to give the angels charge over you to guide you out of harm's way, man. To fight for you. That's what he tells us in Isaiah 41, that we are worms, man. So we're defenseless. We don't have anything to combat Esau, but we have the power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. See, his God was money. That's what we read in Proverbs 18. He believed in his money. And see, we believe, our strong tower was Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, and his riches was his house was the money. That was his God. This is Proverbs 26 and 27. It says, whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. See that? He dug a pit for himself. He's going to fall in it, man. And he that rolleth a stone, it will return upon him. See that? He's setting a trap for us, but he's going to fall. It's going to roll back on him, man. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattering mouth worketh ruin. See that? A flattering mouth worketh ruin. See that? Then what Trump does, man. Oh, we got the best economy. We got this. We got the best warriors, and we got the best tanks. That lying tongue is finna cause his ruin, man. Let's get this in one more translation, with two more translations. It says, New Living Translation, it says, a lying tongue hates its victims, and flattering words cause ruin. See that flattering words is going to cause his ruin, man. Good News Translation, it says, you have to hate someone to want to hurt him with lies. And that's what Esau done. He done that against us. He hated us. He says, let's get it pronounced correct. Insincere, let me get that word. Insincere talk brings nothing but ruin. Let's get insincere. Insincere, just quick definition. Not expressing genuine feelings. Insincere. Talk brings nothing but ruin. See that? And that's how he is, man. He's insincere. And this is going to bring his ruin, man. Because his pride has lifted his spirit up to the heights of the clouds. Now it's time for him to be brought low. This is Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah 14 and start at verse 12. It says, verse 12, it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? And see, Esau is pretty much has a light. That's why you got the Illuminati. You have these luminaries. They're the Illuminati right now. They have the knowledge, which that knowledge they had is showing that they didn't really have any knowledge, man. That's why it says the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. But let me continue on. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? So that high level of society and high level of being controlling the world, everyone going to you for the want of all things, and to having power to go and destroy nations and people. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation? See that? He controlled the world, man. That he can go in your country and destroy and kill your ruler or your leader, and nothing happened to him, man. Nobody will fight against him. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into the heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of power. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. And that's what Esau's done, man. He has controlled and ruled nations, kingdoms, to the point where he feels like he is the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And that's that pride, man. For him to think he is like the Most High, that's pride. That's pride, man. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell into the sides of the pit. And that's what his end will be. Brought down to hell into the sides of the pit. So he's going to first be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles. That hell is going to be on earth. That second death. He's going to receive that hell is on earth. And then he will come back into captivity. And he will be a slave in the pits of the earth. And never be a ruler or be able to control anything in the world again. That's his end. That is what's going to happen to him, man. And we can't put it off, man. That time is coming very fast. The time of him being brought down is coming very, very quickly. It's Ecclesiastes 10 in verse 5. It says, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set at great dignity, and the rich set in low place. And that's the children of Israel, man. We sit in low place right now. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. And that's what Esau has been, man. He's been exalted. He's been a ruler. And he has us basically in captivity, man. And this is what's been seen in the heavens, man. The rulers and the kings of the earth are in very low places, man. He that diggeth a pit shall fall in it, and whoso breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him. And that's what's going to happen, man. He digging a pit, and the serpent is going to bite him. And there's no way to run, man. Whoso remove the stone, see that? Whoso remove the stone shall be hurt therewith. And he that cleaveth wood shall be endangered thereby. If the iron be blunt, and he did not wedge the edge, then must he put to more strength. But wisdom is profitable to direct. Surely the serpent will bite without enchantment, and the babbler is no better. Man, this man is going into hardcore slavery, man. And it's not going to be fun for Esau, man. I was saying this today, man. I don't know how in the hell he's going to survive a week. I ain't going to say a week. I don't even know how he's going to survive a day in captivity, man. How they played the victim over every situation, man. They played the victim, man. But see, they removed the stone, man. They rolled the stone. We just read that earlier. So the stone is going to roll back on him, man. It is not going to be able to escape the judgment that the Lord's going to bring to him, man. This is Psalm 7. I should have got them in a couple translations to make it even plainer for somebody hearing it for the first time, but it don't matter. The point is made. This is Psalm 7, and I just want to drop down to verse 12, get the point of verse 12. It says, if he turn not, he will whet his glittering sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. He hath also prepared for him the instruments of death. See that? The instruments of death is already prepared. He ordaineth his arrow against the persecutor. Behold, he travaileth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged it, and is falling into the ditch which he made. And that's what's going to happen, man. He's going to fall into the ditch which he made. And this is plain to see, man. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate. See that? I will praise Yahweh Shem Yahushua according to his righteousness, and will sing praises to the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua Most High. And that's what we're going to do, man. We're going to praise the Lord, because these things that's happening to Esau is on our behalf. This is for the controversy of Zion, man. And he's not going to receive any mercy, as it is written. This is Isaiah 24 and verse 17. It says, fearing the pit and the snare are upon thee, O inhabitants of the earth. And it shall come to pass that he that fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. And he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. And that's Esau, man. His trap is already laid, man. He came out of the pit. That 1,000 years he received in Revelations, I think it's 19, I want to say. He had a little time to rule. Now it's time for him to go back into the pit. For the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. See that? His end will be thermonuclear missiles, man. The earth is clean dissolved, is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. And it shall come to pass in that day, said Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that Yahweh Shem Yahushua will punish the host of the high ones. See that? He will punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings and the kings of the earth upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners gathered in the pit. See? Joe Blow six-pack Edomites are going to be destroyed, second death. Hail on earth. Thermonuclear disaster, destruction, Holocaust. Destruction. It's like it. I should have said that. But you know what I mean, man. But those that escape, the elite, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited. See that? After many days shall they be visited. So the judgment is for them to be destroyed with missiles, and to go into hardcore slavery, man. They're going to be gathered and put into pits. Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when Yahweh Shem Yahushua of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion. See that? Plain. And in Jerusalem, and before his ancient glorious. Before the ancients gloriously. So, man, we are headed into these terrible times that are coming upon the earth. But for the elect, they are beautiful, man. They are beautiful times. Because 2/3 of our people are going to be judged, and they will receive the kingdom after that. but the elect are going to be saved. And Lord willing was edifying. Shalom. Shalom.